If you don't know about flyer deals on Instacart, this message is for you. Flyer deals are like strolling through your favorite store looking for deals, but you're scrolling your phone, and maybe you're in bed. Because getting delivery doesn't mean you have to miss deals like you'd get at the store, like the one creamer that doesn't make your stomach hurt, or the pasta sauce you can't not buy when it's on sale. So download the Instacart app, shop flyers, and never miss a deal on one of your favorites. Plus, get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Blind Corp instructional series. This time we're diving into the incredible advancements of the Hawk Initiative. I am Leon Newton-Johnson, and today I have the privilege of walking you through the truly remarkable journey we've embarked together. Now, before we begin, let's address a common misconception, a bit of house cleaning, if you will. Some folks have thrown around words like zombie or undead when referring to our subjects here in Joiceville. But here at Blind Corp, we find such language unhelpful and, quite frankly, reductive. No. We don't call them zombies. Instead, we refer to them as audience members. After all, they are merely spectators in our grand performance, elevated and transformed through their participation in the Hawk Initiative. This is not some B-horror movie. They are the silent witnesses, the faithful audience, watching the play unfold. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty, shall we? The Hawk virus operates on a marvelous, intricate cellular level. What we're witnessing here is a breakthrough in genetic augmentation. Through careful manipulation of the mutagenic viral sequences, our team has achieved an accelerated biological adaptation that allows the audience, these individuals, to, let's say, ascend to a higher state of being. This audience transformation is not random. No, it's meticulously engineered process by introducing micro variations of the virus into Joiceville's water supply. Dispersed through carefully calibrated doses, we've managed to cultivate this select population. These audience members exhibit what might call erratic behavior, but we see it as an early sign of the glorious ascension driven by Blind Corp's commitment to evolution. For 3 years now, Blind Corp has monitored the Hawk Initiative through periodic exposure experiments, adapting the virus strains to optimizing outcomes. Our largest and most successful test was, of course, the Fall Festival. The release was a triumph for both science and the spectators. It was quite a spectacle with a precise aerosolized strand of the virus integrated into the rainfall. This allowed us to observe mass adaptation in real time. Sure, we've had unfortunate cases, sight impairment, but let's face it, that's the price of science. Sacrifices are necessary. For those wondering about the super awesome diner program, it is exactly what it sounds like. It's simply a reliable dining option for Joiceville's resident, bringing back the nostalgia of the 1950s silver diner aesthetic with some of its best pancakes and burgers this side of the country line. No, nothing nefarious there, of course. Just a place to grab breakfast whenever you want. But frankly, there was no decent place to get a meal after 3 p.m. in Joiceville, and that needed to change. But I will say, purely by coincidence, mind you, these diners' locations are placed in a rather interesting configuration around town. Some have joked that if you looked at Joiceville from a certain perspective, say from a satellite image or something of that sort, it could resemble a pentagram. Isn't that funny? But purely coincidental, of course. The quirky alignment of good food and good fortune. And as for certain defensive measurements, well, Blind Corp takes its responsibility to Joiceville very seriously. These diner locations positioned around the edge of town also allow us to conveniently radius for the remote detonation of protective measurements should we ever need to contain an outbreak. Devices that go boom are simply a part of prudent planning. So congratulations to all our team members, our scientists, and of course our audience for their commitment to Blind Corp's dream. The Hawk virus has shown us what humanity can achieve through shared sacrifice, dedication, and willingness to ascend beyond ordinary existence. We've done incredible work here in Joiceville, and while some may not participate or appreciate the finer details, we at Blind Corp are thrilled to continue our research, and there's much more on the horizon. We're so excited to have you, our audience, right here with us. What's going on? Was that an alarm?
Welcome to Excuses, the podcast that peels back the layers of a small town life, uncovering the hidden horrors lurking just beneath the surface of Joiceville, North Carolina. From the tale of a quaint little diner to the chilling corporate secrets of Blind Corp, this isn't your ordinary post-apocalyptic survival story. No, this is something much darker, much weirder, much funnier, perhaps. It's all from the perspective of the only survivor. You'll dive into a quirky, fragmented recollection of chaos and growing dread that led to Joiceville's downfall. Oh, and a little bit of warning before we get started. Excuse Us contains mature content intended for a mature audience. Strong language, and let's just say, a rather twisted sense of humor is intended. Listener discretion is definitely advised.
The setting is dimly lit, the soft hum of old fluorescent lights filling the silence. Thomas and Doris are seated in an abandoned office in the underground bunker they've been occupying for months. Papers, maps, and crime scene photos of Joiceville lay scattered around the table. A dusty intercom speaker crackles to life, signaling an incoming communication from Roger, their superior, stationed somewhere far above ground. The weight of their mission, 6 months undercover investigating Blind Corp, has taken its toll. Doris fidgets with her pen, her gaze fixed on Thomas, as if she's been seeing him in a new light since their last briefing. The tension between them simmers, unspoken but palpable.
What were you watching?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I got my eye on you, Thomas.
So, what you're telling me is after 6 months underground, you are telling me you have got nothing tangible. Still no concrete evidence that Blind Corp's involved in any of this? No connections, no leads?
We've got more than rumors just now, Roger. This whole town's been almost wiped out. And we're not just talking about empty streets here. There's something else out there. Zombies, Roger, or audience members, however the fuck you want to call them. It's not some urban legend or other blown tabloid headline. They are fucking real. They're fast, they're violent, and they're overrun Joiceville, and Blind Corp's to blame for it. I know it.
Zombies. Thomas, really? Zombies. Okay, audience members. You'd have been drinking that diner coffee a little too strong. Or maybe it's just that cabin fever from playing hide-and-seek in a dead-end town for half a year.
Okay, we're not crazy, Roger. We have witness survivors. What's left of them anyway. You can't ignore this. It's real, and it's happening. Joiceville nearly gone, but the bomb...
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the bomb, okay? The one we found, the one Miss D, and all the people somehow managed to defuse before it leveled the rest of the town. So she didn't have any training. There's no way she did it without any help.
Miss D, right. The diner lady who's supposed to be at the center of this entire circus. Are you suggesting, Thomas, that she's working for Blind Corp as an undercover hops, or what? That she's suddenly a bomb expert on the side? Ha! Give me a break.
Watching Thomas carefully now, her voice softer, inquisitive.
We're not suggesting she's working for anyone. We were saying that something bigger is at play, or Ms. D's actions don't add up. She's smarter than she lets on, and her diner staff, none of them are exactly what they seem.
This isn't about Miss D alone, Roger. There is more. There's patterns here. Blind Corp's been pulling strings from the beginning, making this whole town into some kind of testing ground. And for what? Weaponized viruses? Bioexperiments? You think I'm pulling this out of my fucking ass? I've seen what's left of those people out there. What they've become...
That's rich.
What they've become after Blind Corp got involved.
So, what you are saying, Thomas, what you two are saying, is after half a year, you are now running with zombie theories and diner waitresses with secret bomb diffusing skills, all while implicating one of the most powerful corporations in the country.
Oh, for crying.
This is sounding more and more like a conspiracy theory.
Seriously.
You're supposed to be agents. Act like
Okay.
it.
We're doing our job, Roger. But you seem more interested in undermining us than listening. What exactly are you trying to get here? You don't believe us, or you don't want to. Which one is it?
A flicker of doubt crosses her face as she says it, and she glances at Thomas, who catches the shift in her tone.
Listen, Roger. This isn't just some wild goose chase. These aren't just theories. We're sitting on a brink of something massive. We're acting like it's nothing but paranoia. Are you paying attention to the body count in Joiceville? I've been trapped down here, so I don't know what it looks like, but as mass as appearances, do you think people just up and walked away from their lives because they were, bored?
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention to the fact that you haven't presented me with any solid proof. You think you've uncovered some grand conspiracy, hawk Jews, zombies, audiences, all of this nonsense, but I'm hearing is wild speculations. Zombies? How does that come out of your mouth with a serious face? Ms. D is some kind of hero now? If there's something real, something tangible, bring it to me, otherwise this conversation is over.
Maybe we haven't found proof yet, but we are close. Maybe you could. Maybe you could help understand why you're so eager to shut this down, huh? Make us understand, Roger. You used to be on our side. What changed exactly?
Roger goes silent over the intercom for a moment, just long enough for the tension to build. Doris keeps her eyes on Thomas, watching his reaction, gauging his response. A subtle shift in her demeanor suggests she's starting to suspect something else is going on.
My job is to make sure you two fucking idiots don't go chasing shadows and wasting agency resources on every half-baked idea that crosses your goddamn fucking mind. That is what changed.
We've been underground for 6 months. You think I'm out here chasing shadows? Huh? Risking my life for this mission?
Have you? Or you're chasing something else, Thomas? Something else only you know about?
Thomas stiffens, his shoulders going rigid. For a split second, something flickers across his face. A glint of guilt? Or something darker, something twisted and buried deep. He shoots her a sharp, almost desperate look, eyes narrowing as if he's trying to read her thoughts. But she doesn't back down. Her gaze is steady, unyielding, but her voice, there's a tremor in it now, a faint crack as her suspicion claws its way to the surface, breaking the veneer of control she's fought so hard to keep.
Get me something concrete, or this mission is over. Don't come back with more zombie tales. I want facts. Real fucking facts. Tangible. Agreeable. Understood?
The silence stretches on, thick and stifling, filling the room like smoke after the intercom cuts off. Thomas's jaw tightens, his teeth grinding, a vein pulsing at his temple as if he's wrestling with words that refuse to come out. He looks away, his eyes fixed on a point just past her shoulder, his face unreadable, yet tense with something unsaid, something raw. Doris studies him, every detail, every flicker in his expression. Her eyes narrow, her lips pressed tight as her mind churns, piecing together fragments of suspicion and half-truths. She's been handed something here, a key to a door she didn't know she'd been circling. Her heart pounds, each beat echoing louder in the quiet, yet her face remains composed, concealing the storm brewing just beneath the surface.
What were you watching? And why? Okay, Thomas. You think Roger's not seeing the bigger picture here, huh? Don't you?
You being deliberately blind.
Or maybe he knows more than we do. Or maybe, just maybe, it's not him at all.
Thomas looks at her, the weight of her words sinking in. She's onto him, or at least she's starting to be. But she's still holding her cards close, watching him like a hawk, waiting for him to slip. And she knows. He just might. Look at you.
Oh, shush
Look
now.
at you.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Alt confidence strutting in around in my skin.
Bitch, please.
Yeah. You're going to go in there and tell them all how I single-handedly apply for this ridiculous diner franchise with zero experience and all of this ass. Are you going to actually manage to convince him I know what I'm doing? I mean, kudos to you, sis.
Oh, come on.
I mean, who knew you had it in you?
You don't think you know who you're talking to, do you? Man, I know how to talk like you. I practically wrote the book on chaotic charm,
Yeah,
bitch.
whatever.
This is not my first rodeo pretending to be someone else. Let you know. Oh, yeah. That's right. I got a little bit of mischief in me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't forget, when it comes to charm, you're still playing catch-up, remember? I was the queen of charm when you were still sneaking jelly beans under Mom's rug. But hey, it's all part of why you're my little sister. My little sister. And let's be real here. If anyone's good at talking circles around people, it's you.
Oh, whatever. Whatever. You're just saying that because I managed to finish the whole freaking jar of mayonnaise when we were kids. Yeah, that was an achievement.
Oh, yeah. You mean the time that you projectile vomited all over Grandma's best tablecloth? What did we call that?
Gross.
The Linda Blair special?
That was a moment of true dedication.
Yeah, she never forgave you for that, by the way. I found it a couple years ago. Man, this smell still there.
That bitch could never let it go, could she?
They had it hidden away in the attic. It's crazy.
You're lucky I'm willing to go all out for you, even if it means reliving my glory days as a human firehouse.
Well, dedication kind of runs in the family. Dad had plenty of it. Remember it? Didn't give up on me when well, let's just say even when I royally fucked things up. Let's just say, for the sake of argument.
Yeah, I remember those last few weeks. he ran off some self-righteous fool who tried to show up at the hospital room with pamphlets or some cold guidance. He'd bark him out, "My little Lynn isn't here, so you can cast your Jesus coupon somewhere else, Padre." Yeah, we're not even Jesus freaks. They just kept coming back. And they never stop asking. He never stopped asking, "Where is my little Lynn?" But he never stopped defending you either. Didn't let a single soul tell them otherwise. No matter what they heard, his little Lynn was perfect.
I couldn't be there. I couldn't.
Here.
But you were. You were there, keeping the wolves at bay. The family together. Thanks, Susan, for this. And
Okay.
everything.
Bitch, don't get sappy on me now. You're gonna run off my mascara. You know I'm here, right, for? You right? This, you know what this whole thing is about, right? It's pancakes for life, bitch. You hear me? Pancakes for life.
Pancakes for life.
Don't make me cry now.
I guess I owe you another one, huh?
And don't you forget it. I'm still the younger sister, though, so I'll guess I have to put in a lot of work to, to look as seasoned as you.
Oh, shut up. Bitch, please. It's a tough gig being the notorious Catherine Lindy, okay? I got swagger for days, bitch.
Bitch, please.
I may even pave the way, but that's the only because someone had to survive the disasters you didn't have to. You know what I
You're
mean?
right.
You know what I am
Whatever.
saying?
Hey, if I want to walk there and channel the notorious CLD, I gotta be prepared, you know?
Yeah, well.
Yeah. All right. Wish me luck. And don't go bailing on me, all right?
I wouldn't dream of it.
You better be here when I get back.
You got this. This episode is made possible by listeners like you. Visit our website at lifedesign.net/excuseus.
For support or additional information, please visit our website or Patreon page at patreon.com/rodpoolart.
Tonight's production of Excuse Us, a mystery drama with delightful undertones of humor and eldritch horror,
Was produced by Rebecca Lake Pool and Rodrigo Pool. Written and directed and performed by Rodrigo Pool in association with R&R Aside Audio Theater.
music and sound effects by Epidemic Sound. Some other sound effects were recorded live on set.
Voice modulation by 11 Labs.
If you're enjoying this production, please make sure to review or subscribe to our show wherever you listen to your podcast.
Check out our Patreon page for bonus content.
Until next time, this
Is Rodrigo Pool saying thank you very much for listening.
Pancakes for Life.